Hello, thanks for stopping by today. If you are interested in the supplies and measurements for today's card, there is a link in the information section below to the blog post with all the details. You can click on the image and it will take you to my online store so that you can purchase these supplies. Here's the card we're going to make today, so let's get started. Here's our measurements, and for today's card, I used the large circle from Swirly Frames, and so lucky to have a friend like you from Heartfelt. So with that, I stamped Lucky to Have a Friend Like You, and then using the painted labels dies, I cut that out, and out of the navy, I cut this one out. I'm going to layer those two together. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this down as close as I can get it to the center, and I'm going to set that aside. The next thing I'm going to take and do is I had a piece of In Good Taste, and it's this that's navy. It's tiles, it's supposed to be, and it's 1 inch by 5 1/4. And I'm going to add it to a piece of Night of Navy that is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm making the top even, and then I just kind of go down this one side and make sure it's straight before I stick it down. So keep that in mind. I have a piece of Whisper White that's 4 inches by 5 1/4. And using my Night of Navy ink and my circle, I'm going to ink this up, and I'm going to stamp that on there. And I stamped basically the whole thing on there. Let me get a scrap piece of paper to put underneath, because if I don't, I'm going to end up with it on my mat. So hang on just a minute while I get this straight. Go over a little bit more. All right, there we go. All right, so I've got that stamped and ready to go. This piece gets added to the side, and it's even with the edge. Now, if you want it to have some interest, you can leave some space since it's navy on navy. I didn't think I needed to do that, so, oops, I went off. Okay. Didn't get on my mat, that's good. All right, so I'm going to push this over to the side, make sure it's even with the edge. Now my card base is Night of Navy also, and it's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So I'm going to use my bone folder for a crisp fold, and I'm going to open it back up so I make sure I put this on the right side and the right way. All right, let me see. I have to break those strings, because if you don't, that's what causes it to go back on itself. All right, got it. And again, don't stick it down, hold it up. If you can see, I'm holding it on each side, and I'm doing my top first, getting it lined up, and then I'm checking the bottom and adjusting as I need to. I let go of one hand with one hand and watch here, and then I stick the entire thing down. All right, this goes on here, and I went up a little bit so you could still see that image, because if you don't, you won't see it. And we're going to put it on with dimensionals, and I forgot to cut before I started. So let's see. I'm going to add these. I have had so much fun playing with my newest online card, Inspiration in the Mail. This one will start October the 1st. The cards are adorable. Oh my goodness. So make sure you check it out October the 1st and sign up for my online card class. I am going to be doing the class as a Zoom, and we'll put one card of each together so that you see how to do it, and you can ask questions if you need to. We can troubleshoot, all those things. So, all right, I'm going to put that there. I probably should have come out further, but that's okay. So there's that. And to finish it off, I pulled in some of the champagne rhinestones and I sprinkled them on, because if you've got a special friend, you need to let them know with lots of bling. And that's what I did. I added lots of bling here. I used a lot of the little ones. I have a tendency to use the big ones and the middle ones and not the little ones very often. But the little ones are fun to sprinkle on all around. And when I did this, I had, let me see that about there. I had 5, but this looked plain. So I went back and I added one here and another one down here. Remember, odd numbers, pleasing to the eye. And don't forget, do the inside in the envelope, and I stamped that circle several times for some interest. If you've enjoyed today's video, would you please give it a thumbs up, which is a like on YouTube. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Click the button below. If you want to be notified when I upload a video, click the bell next to the subscribe button. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I inspired you with today's creation. Have a great day.